Hey everyone. Okay, so back to Arknights for now. For those of you who may not be aware, which if you're watching, you probably are, right now there's a thing on Arknights happening, on the headhunting thing, where you can choose which operators you want to have rate up, and some of those operators you can also choose to have in the store. And obviously, I chose Backpipe because obviously. So yeah, usually I leave the gambling for the end, but I think I'm probably gonna do a bit of gambling first. And depending on how much or random I get throughout the stream, I might do another gambling at the end as well if I don't get Backpipe. But yeah, either way, she's gonna be in the store, and I'm pretty sure I have more than enough certificates, so I'm gonna end up getting her either way. Just whether I get her through gambling or do I just have to buy her, but I'm gonna do it. Anyway, there's a couple other things that I wanted to mention, but for now, let's go gambling. Wait, did I turn on my mic? Yes, I do. Okay, let me just do my regular check. Mic is on, desktop audio is on. We are good to go. Also, I'm actually streaming on a Wednesday, which is not usual for me, despite what I say about my schedule, but let's hope that this keeps going. Anyway, like I said, let's go gambling. Did the audio just got really quiet for no reason? I don't think that was a 6-star.
私はロベルタ。また会えたね。ここにサインしたら君専属のスタイリストになれるってことかな。オペレーターになる？どっちでもいいよ。ここにいられるなら問題なし。
Girl did not read the job description.
바닐라라고 합니다. 훈련생으로서 이곳에서 많이 배우도록 하겠습니다.
I've never actually
박사님, 앞으로 잘 부탁드립니다.
used Vanilla. I think I got her pretty late, so not sure how good she is. Hey!
カジミエーシュの騎士ではなく、ロドスのオペレーターとしてあなたの誇りと命をこの盾に誓って守ろう。
I think her Korean voice actor is the same voice actor from Don Quixote, so that's gonna be interesting. But yeah, it's pretty neat. I got Neural. I did put her on being the one of the ones with a higher rate.
ドクター、アリアと申しあ、いえ、インディゴと申します。これまでは東大の森人の見習いをしていました。これからは術師として、もちろん見習いとしてよろしくお願いします。はじめまして。ロープって呼んね。ああ、これ君の ID カードだよ。ん？どうして？
I already got rope. I already got a lot of rope actually.
アーススピリット。
Not
地
Earth
質学
Spirit.
者兼術師オペレーターとして着任させていただくわ。規定の勤務時間は
I respect it.
マーガレットにある。
Alright, I guess
カジミエーシュの騎士
2 narrows.
ではなく、ロドスのオペレーターとしてあなたの誇りと命を
That's pretty
こ
neat.
の盾に誓って守ろう。ラバ
And more lava. Okay.
術師だ。暇でしょうがなかったからなんとなくここに来たってわけなんだわ。
Oh,
アー
who's
ススピリ
this?
ット
Oh, another Earth Spirit.
地質学者兼術師オペレーターとして着任させていただくわ。規定の勤務時間は
メランサです。
Alright. All in all, productive gambling session. Not exactly got what I wanted, but I'm gonna get it anyway, so I can't complain. And so yeah, a couple of things that I got, as you can see. Mainly, I managed to get Blaze to Elite 2 all by myself, without using any of the special tickets. So that was neat. I can't really unlock her module thingy, because I need to do a later mission for that. Also got Perfumer to Elite 2. And, interestingly, feel like this is the most interesting thing that happened. I got mayor from a goddamn regular recruitment thingy. I just got like the summoner tag thingy and I was like, oh, that hasn't appeared before, and bam. A fucking 5-star, just on the regular headhunting thing. Well, recruitment thing. So that was interesting. Also, I got neural now. 2 neurals actually. Let me just get these out of the way, because otherwise it's gonna keep bothering me that it's there. Or I'm probably going to forget. Oh yeah, you have 2. I already have a Roberta. I have been kind of using, or trying to use Indigo. Mostly for some of the Annihilation missions. Alright. Okay. Other than that, not anything else that's too new, so let's just keep going with where we were. Right. Let me get back here. Partial necrosis. Nostalgia. Enemy ice cleavers have been spotted in conjunction with Onero's drones. As this will surely be a very difficult battle, please plan carefully to deal with the various status abnormalities and enemy attacks. Oh great. Getting right back into this thing. Alright. Let me just check. Sure. Although I feel like I'm gonna need more range because of the drones.
やっとやりごたえのある仕事を持ってきてくれたのね。
Alright, let's try this out. (12:21 p.m.) Ruins of Chernobog, District 14. Sector surface. What the hell? Yeti Squad, why have you stopped firing? What are you waiting for? Dig out those ruins, huh? Didn't you plan the Originium? Why not collapse the whole playdown? Wipe out Rhodes Island all at once? Ah, you kidding, bruh? First Nova's still down there. Well, I will deal with Rhodes Island. You guys keep digging. We'll be right there. Not in this block. The superstructure on the sector is completely shredded, bruh. An untrained team fighting here could induce a total collapse. Wiping out Rhodes Island is a top priority. You take care of it. I'm not gonna argue with you, bruh. We'll fight what we gotta fight. Who decided on this priority anyway? It's obviously our most important strategic goal. Were you thinking about strategic goals when you vented your anger on the horses? We'll do what we can. Give us some space, bruh. Did you communicate with Rhodes Island? You're betraying the movement. What's going on over there? I think we have to fight. If you think communication is a tantamount to betrayal, then that's your prerogative, bruh. With that kind of tactical thing, it's no wonder you're getting led around by the nose. Yetis! What are you up to? We outnumbered you 100 times over. Don't be stupid. Ah, come on. We're fighting the Ursa's standing army like a million times. Who's getting excited over a big angry mob? Just you wait. Hey, Rhodes Island. We might have to teach you those unruly bastards a lesson. You should probably stay out of it, bruh. We don't want to be accused of collaborating with the enemy. Huh? Collaborating? What are you talking about? Amiya, what happened in the ruins? What's the official party line on it? Nothing happened. We were fighting the Yeti Squad, and no other reunion units joined the battle. Acting? I'm a phenomenal actress. Who the fuck said anything about acting? What do you say we put on a show and take care of these guys in the ensuing chaos? Ah, sounds good to me. What does your captain think? Excuse me, sir. How should I call you? Well, you're a really cute girl and all, but not sure I'm ready for anything like that. You're ready for what, bro? What the fuck were you thinking? Sorry, bro, I'm just playing around. You can call me Yeti #1, I guess. That way you don't feel guilty when I die. Alright, Mr. Yeti #1. We got lives to save, don't we? So let's subdue the reunion units that could interfere with our rescue mission. Yeah, bro, I'm plenty motivated now. And where exactly did you get that motivation? Cute girl talked to him. That motivates anyone. Nostalgia.
All units, move out! Move out!
Alright, I also changed some of the voices. I changed May's voice to English for one particular line, which you can probably guess if you've watched me stream before. Also, her voice actress is Pamni from the Digital Circus. Just as a bit of a fun fact. Sure.
これが戦場というものね。
Fine. Actually, that should work. Well, shit.
I'll need to see proof of identity.
Well, that did not work out. Frick.
悪くない位置取りだね。チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？承知した。
Yes, Scum. Understood.
I'll put you back in later. God dang it. I'm gonna have to ask you to stop that.
ドローン飛べー。
もしどこかが急に発火したら、それはただの副作用だからね。
何悩んでんの？みんな注目。ぐるぐるちゃんのお出ましよ。
Fuck.
用意、破壊する。できるかな？
Oh, god damn.
ポートキャリブレーション中よ。はい、こっち向いて。初期化、治療プロセス開始します。この一本、ここね。
Fucking hate those drones. That was one. No. Still a couple more.
私の出番ね。みんな注目。ぐるぐるちゃんのお出ましよ。
Okay. Not great, but I did it anyway. Blaze, I need you to lead the team to seize the advantage. You want to organize a raid? Sorry, my throat is a bit scratchy. I think it's because I just got out of work. I'm very worried about our current situation. Both we and the Jetties have used our respective skills to locate the Doctor and First Nova. Thanks to your arts, they are now safe. And the two are very close. If you can save one, you can save the other. There are two things we can't be sure of right now. First, who will reach them first? Second, First Nova's attitude. Exactly. If we get the initiative, we'll have to subdue First Nova immediately, but we also have to trade her for Yeti Squad's cooperation. That way, we avoid fighting and also deepen the opportunity for communication. But if they get there first... Amia, the Harvard detector found something. We have a position, but we don't know the depth. Right. Hey, wait! Where's the fire? Aw. As soon as the Doctor comes up, she'll get all panicky and forget herself. Not sure if this is a bug in Amia or a feature. You know, the stuff she just said, that's not like her at all. She came up with it too fast. At least she didn't come around to sneak attack. This one's on us. Not quite. If we ambushed them, the Yetis would have just fought to the death. I'm here to rescue you all, not cause more casualties. She didn't give up on her winning outcome. I guess I should apologize. It's a mercenary in me. You didn't do it, did you? Keeping a level head after her victories and keeping her tactical goals are what makes me trust Amia as a field commander. I'm gonna go check on the Yetis. Huh? The structure, it's so complicated. Makes my head hurt. Describe it to me and I'll draw it up, bro. Huh? Didn't even finish my 8th grade textbook in middle school. Give me a break. What'd you do instead of class again? I went to train. Not to get stronger, but to make trains. Why not let Nasty try? He's got some arts, don't he? It's all about reciting poetry and writing essays. That's not your structural proving business. Well, why not try to express it through numbers? Good idea, bro. I'm okay at math. Let's try it. Does it feel hot to you? Nah, wearing this thick heavy thing, and even so I still feel Sister Seriginium freezing my skin off. Oh. Oh, hi, Roots Island Cat. Sorry, but when I sweat, the air around me heats up, and then I just keep sweating. Thanks to you guys, I'm feeling a little colder than usual. You nervous? A little. Never thought I'd be working with the enemy. For now at least, we're enemies. After digging out our sister, we'll do what she says, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You guys really aren't anything like the other reunion folks. You think the rest of the reunion is all the same? Are you and the bunny the same? Hey, yeah, good point. We got all kinds on our side. Everyone's got all kinds. At least you're willing to listen to us. The rest of soldiers all just shot us on sight. The arrows start flying, and they don't stop until one side is dead. Good thing we're a pharmaceutical company and not a bunch of Ursa soldiers. The pharmaceutical companies all have equipment like yours? The world's a dangerous place, and we have to protect ourselves, right? It would be nice if you spend your time farming instead of battling. If you can grow a harvest of red wheat, you'll feed half a town starving and infected. If they weren't starving, they wouldn't have gone to that little town. Then they wouldn't have been shot. If only. Enough of that, brah. It's pretty sentimental, you know? I think all horses are pretty sentimental. Hey, now's like enough. Oh, sorry, bro. Time to get back to work. No big deal. Go back to your work. With that thing you're carrying, it's got a powerful smell. Huh? This? What's she talking about? Nothing. Don't worry. Hey, am I peckish? Oh? What do you look at me for? 15:22 p.m. Ruins of Chernobog, District 14. Sector surface. 3 hours into the excavation operation. Amiya, stop! Your fingers are bleeding. Stop digging with your hands. But I can feel something down there. Right down here. I can't feel it if I'm using a tool. I have to use my fingers to pick up on that tiny whisper of a feeling. Amiya! It's close. Meteorite. But leave her be. If we let them get there first. That's okay. You can do it. Use arts. I can't. I really can't. We can do this even without our sister, right? Hurry up and make the temperatures nice and different. The bigger the difference, the better. Well, I'll try, but don't blame me if it doesn't work. Who else can we blame besides you? I don't tease him. He has to concentrate. Here. Right here. A wall? Did I get it wrong? Just smash it. Break through. But if it collapses, I got it wrong. It's open! Exclamation point. Blaze! Meteorite! On it. Get ready. Hey! You win. I said I won't lose. Well, you didn't really give me a winning choice. Sister! This one! This is the one they call the doctor. Hey, what's up? The leader of Rhodes Island. That's me. You can call me Amiya. Her rings are turning red? Exclamation point. Are you gonna stop her? Why would I stop our only chance at winning? Blaze! I respect Amiya's decision. Amiya, don't. Doctor! Nasty, is Rhodes Island not fighting you? They're not. Then here on this battlefield, we are not enemies. We have no enemies. Frost Nova. There is no reason to fight if we are not enemies. Go back, Doctor, to your people. Ah, sister's so magnanimous, bruh. It's like she needs your approval. Like she needs your approval. Quiet down, little rabbit. My name is Amiya. You're going to Longman too, aren't you? That's right. Then we will be enemies before long, little rabbit. Just not yet. Frost Nova, you and your team aren't as destructive as the other reunion units. Don't blame my people. You don't know what they've been through. But you don't want them to go on like this. Oh? It seems you can read my mind? I can't, but I do sense your unease and your consternation. All of this will be swept away after the fall of Longman. Rhodes Island, we can honestly understand you and your squad. You may think I'm wrong, and that we don't understand you at all. But Frost Nova, ma'am, I know exactly what you've been through. Childish. Frost Nova, those clothes aren't yours, are they? They're not. This was once the cloak of the Patriot. I wove it into a coat. Oh. How can you tell? Never mind. Everyone has some things they can't say, I suppose. Frost Nova, Rhodes Island does not seek out conflict. We want to avoid unnecessary bloodshed. And which bloodshed was necessary? At the very least, we don't want to fight your squad. They are all good, decent people. We absolutely cannot hurt them or let them hurt innocent people. Then you must pray we do not meet again. Frostnova! I think I don't much want you to hurt you either. But if we have to, I will kill you all. Well, you could come to Rhodes Island and we don't have to fight. Then you can try to beat me. Defeat me in battle, and I will consider it. I kind of already did. But of course, once we meet on the battlefield, we are enemies. And as enemies, we will fight to the death. Ah, yes. This one. For the fox. What? Special remedy for frostbite. One-of-a-kind recipe. It relieves the burn and the pain. I've studied these things for a long time, and you fought very well back there. Warriors willing to sacrifice themselves are the strongest, in my eyes. Thank you. Frostnova. Hey, wait! I have something to say too! Yeti number 1. Huh? What the fuck is happening? Let's get a drink next time. Our vodka smells great. Oh, don't say that out loud. Goodbye, Rhodes Island. I hope we never meet again. And then we kind of did. Logman substructure. Here you are, after all. Hey, Frostnova. Hello, Rhodes Island.
みんなお疲れ様。ゆっくり休んで。
Hoarfrost 1. An attack from a large number of infused glacial originium slugs, followed by a wave of ice cleavers, will inflict catastrophic damage to insufficiently prepared squads. What the fuck is this? Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I'm probably gonna keep needing mostly the range, so I'll leave this as it is for now. Hoarfrost 1.
準備 OK。じゃあ行くよ。
各自配置につけ。承知しております。
Wait, what are these? Specialist tactic point. Increase the push and pull strength of the operators on it. Oh.
みんな、私に続け。
Interesting. That works too.
Target lock on. あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Hey, Riddle. Hope you're having a nice night. I'm just chilling. No pun intended. Okay, maybe I intended a little bit. It's here. Put you here.
I'll need to see proof of identity.
I just realized I can put someone here. Alright. Well, shit. Fuck.
んでしょうか。
I hadn't noticed that I can put someone back there. Sure, bro. Midnight or something. Or I could do this. Or I could do this. Alright. There they go. And I guess I could put you in here.
各自配置につけ。
Well,
プログラムロード完了しました。
みんな私に続け。
ここね。みんな注目。ぐるぐるちゃんのお出ましよ。
stop right there, criminal scum. Okay, she didn't do the line, but she does that line sometimes.
抗ってみなよ。
Boost? Alright. Probably it's luck.
エリートオペレーターから教わっ私が振りまく地で大盛り上がり間違いなし。
Please kill it before he kills you. Okay, good. It could work.
みんな私に続け。 貫く。
Nice. Fuck
エ
him up.
リートオペレーターからこのチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなかったら無情のクズよ。さあ、あとここね。
予測通りの
Well, damn.
戦いでした。完璧です。
Okay. Horfrost 2. Surrounded by a harsh environment, filled with originium ice crystals and powerful ice cleavers. How are we to mount a response to this attack? Originium ice crystals. Ah, those things. Yeah, no, I kinda fucking hate those things. Alright, and me, you, I guess.
この俺がいる限り任務の成
The
功は保
rest
証
of you
するよ。
should be fine. Also, I kinda wanna switch you for silence.
わかった。しっかり援護するから。
やる気全開でよろしく。
各自配置につけ。
Okay.
ここを死守します。
You, yeah, I remember you. Oh wait, I can't put anyone here? Man.
集中。
Ah.
I'll need to see proof of identity.
Yeah, could you focus on this luck?
貫く。
Never mind then. Alright. Definitely should have done that the other way around. Do you reach all the way down? You do reach all the way down. Nice. Fuck. Ow. Probably should have waited for my tank.
What's happening? It won't hurt. You'll just get a little buzz.
Well, did you just dodge that? Okay. I think she just used her ability that does a thing. Frick. Probably should have aimed her down, because the guys upstairs are also being killed by. At least I have a better idea of what to do next time. If I lose these. Or if I need to farm this for some reason. Could you? Okay. Fuck you too. Nope. Don't let him go. Okay. Barely, but we take those. I take those. And there she is. Black Rabbit. White Rabbit. Before us stands the commander of the Yeti Squadron, Frost Nova, enhanced with a terrifying power we've never seen before. She is one of the strongest warriors in Reunion. We must utilize every bit of our strength to overcome her. Originium Ice Crystal. Periodically releases... Oh, fuck. Wait, where's the Ice Crystal? I'm gonna go ahead and assume that this is going to be like last time. But potentially different. I might need more tanks. The T's are the crystals. Ah. Okay. Last time you worked out. Well, let's give it a shot. She doesn't look right. There are genium crystals floating in the air beside her. How is that possible? It's repulsive dissociation. The what? Did the originium crystals permeate her skin to form black ice crystals along with the water molecules in the air? That's a long as complicated sentence. Permeate? Permeation? Shit! Please, language. Doesn't it hurt? Doesn't that hurt her? Don't you feel pain, White Rabbit? Enough! That's enough! Why are you doing this? Stop it! Amiya? I don't like the look on your face. Wait! Amiya, don't do it! Don't reach into her mind. Don't what? She can do that? I didn't. I'm not using arts, but her emotions. Her emotions are pouring into my consciousness. I've been waiting for you. You want to kill Rhiannon's commander, don't you? Now she's standing right in front of you. Here's your target. Get hot. Burning hot. Hot? Is that her emotions? Team, stand by. Frostnova, we don't need to waste our breath here. Lungmen exiled the infected without care as to where they could go. They are not coming. Even though there were still thousands of infected people in the city, Lungmen resigned them to their fate. No one will interfere in our fight. So many of us, against you alone? What else? Honestly, we're a little outnumbered. No one should be stupid enough to take an avalanche head-on. But actually, head-on against an avalanche, I think I'd come out on top. But you're one of those. Like where all the cold in the world gathers up into a single focal point. I thought your Yeti squad was pushing your abilities to the limit, make your arts more powerful and effective. I was wrong. Didn't it make you stronger? It's your arts that made them stronger. As long as my brothers and sisters are with me, I can't risk hurting them by releasing my full power. But now, they're all dead. There are no living things left around me. The temperature has dropped dramatically. Not good. Such a low temperature. It's thrown off my instruments. I no longer have any reason to contain the winter within me. What the hell? Does Reunion have its own walking catastrophe? I'm pretty sure they also have Tallulah, but... What is the lowest temperature Originium Arts has ever achieved? I get a feeling she's breaking records one after another right now. Frostnova, I'll ask you this again. Are you serious about this? Anything else you want to say? Yeah. Knock it off, White Rabbit. You're gonna get yourself killed. You're really going to die. You're strong enough already. You don't have to push it this hard. You don't have to do this to get a fight. If you want to fight, fight all you want after this. I don't want to see infected killing each other. There's no reason for us to fight to the death here. No. Blaze. Ready up. Pfft. She froze my fingernails. They're cracking. You really want to kill us? I have a reason. As commander, I have lost. But as a warrior, I am still in the fight. Amiya 1, Blaze 4, Al Unit, do you copy? Exit the area, now. You too, Gaviel. Because you can't come back to save us if you don't get out now. Who's the best sniper in our squad? Me. You might die. Are you sure you want to volunteer? I'm sure. I'm the best, at the moment. Okay, Great Throat, you stay. Everyone else, get the hell out. Hurry! I mean, I do have Amber with me. Why did you withdraw your team during a decisive battle? Up against Frostnova, number of squads doesn't make a difference. They have no way to protect themselves. She can kill in an instant. There's not much you can do, even with someone as skilled as Rangers. It's not the archery, it's the materials. My crossbow seems to be useless already. It'll be good for a bit, but you decide whether it works or not. If it was up to me, I'll take a few shots at her with Rhode Island's main guns. That'd be pretty helpful. Or conjure up a dozen fire team to spray ammo and arts into her to see what she can take. She'll run out of steam eventually, but maybe not before we do. Did you bring a tourniquet? You should ask me if I have anticoagulants with me. That kind won't mess up. The kind that won't mess up. Blaze, you asked earlier why Frostnova could endure the pain of originium crystals piercing her skin. I know why. I can feel it. She could endure it because the pain inside her was worse. Several times worse. Now, Doctor, you need to go too. I wonder what I can choose. Doctor. Do you want to see it through? To be a trustworthy doctor? I want to see it through. The good old illusion of choice. Amiya. Dr. Shapeless is committed. Doctor of Rhodes Island. Your decision won't do them any favors. So why do you do it? I told you. You can come to Rhodes Island. And I will fight shoulder to shoulder with my operators. I get it. Blaze, Greythroat, Dr. Shapeless. It's going to be an uphill battle. Check it out, White Rabbit. That's our Dr. Shapeless and Amiya. Oh. Don't do this. Whatever. Are you ready? Let's get started. Forward! Explosion! Fine attack. Ice Blades. Perfect. Kitten, do you think I'm a caster? So frail. Are you serious? The heat currents writhing in your saw blades are no match for my cold. You cannot stop my frost. I didn't underestimate you, but I didn't think. My saw can cut through a city wall, and you can block it? To me, your movements, your strength, it doesn't even register. Next, we go for the throat. Air! Compression! Demolition! That was a close call. I almost got a knife blade through my jugular. That's right. You're a warrior just like me. What do I do, Amiya? Running out of ideas here. Time to tag you in. Amiya, my finger is getting too cold to pull the trigger. We have to end this quickly. Her originium arts are 100 times stronger than they were back in the ruins. And she's not out of tricks yet. It won't be enough. If I don't loosen my rings, everyone will freeze to death. Frostnova. Don't even think about it. Huh? My finger. Ah! Gah! I watch your entire battle with Tallulah. Tweaking these rings enhances your arts. 10 rings. All of them frozen. You are too childish to be a warrior. So you chilled a few rings. You got a mouth on you, don't you? Huh? What? I turned off the heat this high and they're not melting at all. Blaze, stop it. Don't waste blood. This is This is a very powerful, very fine Originium art. The cold stream swept along the Originium crystals and wrapped around us as we entered the area. She hit us with it before I could get cut off by the thermal currents, without us even noticing. My arts can't cut through. The battle began as soon as you set foot on this room. These 10 frost rings will drain your body heat and squeeze your Originium arts. The more power you apply to them, the stronger and colder the ice crystals become. Pathetic. Eruption, energy store, reserves. Trying to defeat me with a few tricks. Do you know what you're up against? Grey Throat, Piercing Bolt. What am I, a Pokemon? Fuck it, Roger. 6-shot ready. The Tallulah I knew would engineer your demise long before it all began. Air compression. Fire. Loose. And now Rhodes Island is just like these bolts. What? Why did the bolt freeze in midair? Truly pathetic. She knocked it off course with her airstreams, then broke it with cold? Greythroat, what are your arrows made of? It's Rhodes Island standard issue, carbon fiber hybrid aluminum. No. We're in trouble. Even somewhat shameful. Whether she knows it or not, her arts have reached a level that's well beyond anything that damn scholars are talking about these days. Just a little pinch, and you fall to pieces. Think about it. I'm just the leader of the Jedi Squad. Reunion is controlled by the woman named Tallulah, who intercepted you at Chernobog and killed your friends. What do you think Tallulah is? The leader of Reunion? The infected messiah? There is no such a thing. Whatever image you have of her in your head, if she were some kind of messiah, the old man and I wouldn't be leading Reunion at all. She was at first a military officer, then a warrior, and finally a leader. But she has betrayed us. The most determined and committed warrior I've ever known was actually a case of assumed identity. And her last remaining enemies are people like you who have no resolve and never had to look death in the face. Watch your tone, White Rabbit. You're not the only one who puts their life on the line. You have remorse in your eyes too. You don't have to tell me. You're not ready to accept their deaths. That's enough. Am I ready? I've thought about it so many times, seeing them dying so many times in my nightmares. I just never thought. You're the same way, kitten. I can see that. I imagined my tragic death, but I never thought it would be so lonely. You had brothers. So did I. The Rhodes Island operators who fought Tallulah at Chernobog were each quite heroic. The one they called Ace was a warrior tenacious to a level I've rarely seen in my life. He fought with an emotion few warriors do. Sorrow. We're not close enough yet that I'm really comfortable talking about my old battle buddies with you. Only a fighter who incessantly reflects on his battles would be concerned. He was a good warrior. As are you. Pfft. He died alone. Are you sorry that you lost him? Of course. Do you regret not having the chance to save him? Absolutely. Aren't you going to ask anyone? Ask. Ask the question you don't know how to form, that you don't know who to ask. You. Why? Such strong emotions. First Nova. Why? Why wasn't I there? Why wasn't I stronger? Why didn't I stop it? Temperature's still dropping. Stand by me. Her cold is overpowering. It's all I can do to keep the air around me warm. Why? Why did I fall to the ground when my brothers and sisters needed me the most? They're all fools. All fools who only know how to help each other. Who only want to survive. Who only want a place to live. Why can't I even grant the wishes of a bunch of idiots? Why is Ursa so cruel to our people, so callous to ordinary Ursus? Why is it that the little flame that could ignite the world has been extinguished in this foreign land? Why is it that the war we waged to put a stop to evil, I wasted more lives? Why did we give up our lives only to have achieved a lie? Why? Why won't this world give me a little more time? The infected should be proud of who they are, and use the simplest means to seize justice from the world. At first, I saw it as only a part of the reunion ideal. Indeed, it brought strength to the infected. They stopped thinking of themselves as the Empire's father. But now I realize that the beliefs that Tallulah once taught us about, the ideas that demand grassroots support, and the goals that must be constantly reinforced and corrected, are all gone. Only instigation, only indulgence. We were thrown into the toughest of battles, with no input in the ranks, and it all came too soon. If this is all Tallulah's doing, then she deceived everyone from the very beginning. She might have deceived you. If she would take the infected to the darkest of futures, to complete her most wicked plan, then her evil must be destroyed. But my brothers and sisters, the countless dead infected and uninfected, nothing can bring them back. What made her this way? It shouldn't be like this. It never should have been. My people, my brothers and sisters. Amiya. Do you hear that, Amiya? Frostnova. The cold stream is too much. She can't even condense it into a form. It's blasting away my heat flow. It's cold enough to chill your body heat? Is death enough to make you squeamish? You won't, Amiya, and you can't. You can read minds, can't you, Bunny? Read now then, my rage, the heat that has been stifled by bitterness, unboiled in my breast for more than a decade, and yet never given up beating. Read it, Amiya. Read it well. How much anger is there in this heart? Over dead loved ones, over the corrupt Ursus, over the infected, over the people of Ursus, in this heart that will not stop, that will never die. Did you ever hate her, Miss Frostnova? I never hated her. Even if she was the cause of all this pain today, I have never hated her. What does hatred bring you and me? I have nothing but endless seething rage for this despicable planet. How about you? Don't you have such anger in your heart? Don't you have relatives who died of oripathy? A friend who died thanks to the indifference of this world? You haven't lost the people you depend on to survive, to give you something to live for. Just proclaiming a certain philosophy, just taking to a certain art, just organizing a few teams. Will that be enough to defeat Tallulah? It's time to wake up from your fantastical dreams. I get it, Miss Frostnova. Everything that just flooded into my mind, I know what it is. What is pushing Rhodes Island forward? What motivates you to keep fighting? Dead ahead, a huge cold stream. It's just about the shape of a dagger. If this keeps up, I'll have to surrender my back and gather the heat flow in front of me as a shield. But our cold stream was robbing the air of its molecular vibrations. Even if I managed to form the shield, I couldn't hold it for long. Doctor, come on, you must have some idea. Well, we can't break it, so we're gonna have to hold on. That's like saying nothing. No, the doctor's right. Frostnova doesn't have much life left in her. If we can all hold out, we win. What are you talking about? If we do that, she'll die. It's her choice, and the only choice she left us. What about your choices? In the face of the evil that must be destroyed, in the face of the betrayer who has usurped the ideals of the infected, what is in your heart? Why does it beat? If you can't even defeat me, how are you going to face her? How are you going to lead the countless infected? How are you going to fight against this malignant world? Frostnova, thank you. But I can't be mad at you. You are wasting my time. No, Frostnova, I know what I'm going to do. I can't really read minds, and reading hearts doesn't mean I can understand someone better than people who don't have this ability. I just can't refuse. I can't shut out the emotions that put out of you, flooding my mind with pain and worry and anger. You're sober and calm, but the anger burns so hot that I want to pull back. But I can't, Frostnova. I know exactly what I have to do. I will not refuse you. Miss Frostnova, I felt it. Why are you crying? Frostnova, you... No. Wipe your tears. You will not cry before your enemy. Amiya, tell me your answer. Go ahead, Amiya. Dr. Shapeless. If we must fight, then we fight to the end. Doctor, we are going to fight Frostnova. Only one side walks out of here. Yes, you will now fight me. Only one of us leaves. If you can defeat me, it means some will be able to survive. I am willing to join Rhodes Island. I am willing to fight together with you against the enemies of the infected. Your way. This is my burden to bear. I hope you keep your word. When I make a promise, I keep it. Would it be uncool of me to bring her dead teammates? No, I think it would be uncool of me. I'm just not gonna say it. And Miss Frostnova, the infected don't need anyone to lead them. We're just fighting for the same beliefs. Not from any one person. Never for any one person. That's right. Corruption must be eradicated. Defeat me and defeat Tallulah. What are you? An idiot sandwich. I mean, I can be anyone. Who are you fighting for? For everyone. Good, Amiya. Thank you. Even time itself will freeze here. The cold is moving in on us. Greythroat. Ready. Doctor, stay by my side. I'll try to protect you. Frostnova. Just hanging around? Pretty much. Just gonna hang around. You will die here in battle, and I will extinguish your absurd fantasies. Or defeat me. Defeat me and show me hope. Black Wabbit. White Wabbit.
この戦いも
Frostnova, the Winter Scar. The leader of the US squadron, for the sake of this final battle, she has unleashed the remainder of something. Ah, I see the tease now.
私たちにお任せください。
Hey, wait a minute, I see 50 enemies. She's not alone.
承知しております。
Well,
みんな、私に続け。
射撃補助モジュール展開と
wait, what the fuck is her path? Probably should have paid attention.
貫く。
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。なんでしょうか。この程度のスピードで私に勝てるとでも。
Alright.
了解。
Nice. Alright. Forgot about that. That's on the top and then bottom. Then middle, then bottom. Okay. Wait, she's gonna... Okay. Oh, right. You're about to.
用意。
みんな、私に続け。
I'll need to see proof of identity. Eh? チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる?
I should have probably brought more damage to her. Oh yeah, she did appear behind me.
An accident?
Well,
あ？家まで送ろうか?
good news. Oh, that's the bad news. Probably should have read that first. Alright. I suspected it. I was just hoping I was wrong. Well, I hate that sometimes I miss my cursor. Well, shit. I'm aware. You can take another one, right? Yep, but that's about it. Should have made silence down. Well. Well.
無情の
Oh, well, I have a better understanding of where she comes from now.
場合じゃない。早く撤退しなきゃ。
Okay. Do I want to keep you guys? I think I might want to bring some other people. Let's give it a shot. Okay, you can stay here.
各自配置につけ。
You are going to be
皆さん警戒してください。
short.
承知しております。 みんな私に続け。
射撃補助モジュール展開っと。
And she's walking.
みんな私に続け。
Frick.
この一本がここね。
She's not really gonna stay up there for long though. Okay.
おらおら。問題ないわ。使用確かに。破壊する。
Any chance you can still reach her? Yes, you can. Okay. Fuck.
貫く。早く。
この部屋温度が低すぎるかな。用意。どう遊んでやろうかな。
貫く。
集中。あ？外は危ないからね。
Oh, damn. Probably should not have done that.
早く。
Alright, I forgot about these guys.
Crime scene investigation.
この程度のスピードで私に勝てるとでも。もしどこか
I need you to fuck up these guys as soon as you
それ
can.
はただの副作用だからね。
Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, those logs are gonna be a problem.
もう逃げ場ない。Yes, stop. It won't hurt. You'll just get a little buzz. 慌てないで。
Alright. You hold up here.
おらおら。
Ah, fuck, I don't have enough
と少し。私たちにお任せください。
Oh, that's phase one done.
高温気体力学鮮血が武器を染め戦場を沸き立たせる。
Oh, there it goes. The nice crystals.
ええ、落ち着いて。この一本がここね。ちゃんと直すから簡単だ。
You're gonna need this. Fuck. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about it, probably shouldn't have
承知した。
clumped them all together for this particular situation.
慌てないで。承知しております。
I kind of wanted you to do the caster.
何でしょうか。
Fuck.
何悩んでんの。
Ah, right.
私で決まり。
Fucking hate it when they freeze right before I can use the thing. Okay.
このナイフまだ鋭さ足りなかった。
遠距離支援は任せて。みんな元気？
I'm thinking I'm probably gonna have to reposition a bunch of stuff. So I'm probably going to need...
私たちにお任せください。
Alright, I forgot that she can get hit.
彼らを観察して感染タイプを特定しよう。
Some lower cost units.
きっと実験の役に立つか
At
ら。
least that's the idea.
貫く。
集中。
I'll need to see proof of identity.
貫く。
ポートキャリブレーション中よ。
いい風が吹いているわ。ラケラーメの栄光を背負って戦います。
Oh, never mind. I do need to put some people here now.
怖く。
貫く。
家まで送ろうか。
オラオラ。
ご命令を定めよ。貫く。
この辺温度が低すぎるかな。みんなを助け
That was probably a bad idea, but hey. This is also probably a bad idea. Okay. That was in fact a bad idea.
Crime scene investigation.
I really hope she doesn't get one-shotted.
この目にお前の死を映す。簡単だ。
みんな私に続け。
無駄無駄。
ほら、しっかり。
なんでしょうか。テラーナの栄光を背負って戦います。
この一本が先まで送ろうか。
ドローン飛べ。Stop right there, criminal scum.
That's why I changed her voice to English. that one line.
ドクターの言う通りにするよ。
Fuck. Shut up. Pulled her back. I did not meant to grow you, man.
君です。
Fuck.
警戒は怠らないわよ。
みんな私に続け。
Host. The. Ugh.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
ええ。ちゃんと直すから。
とどめよ。みんな
Can you? Where the fuck is my? Fucking hate it when I lose my cursor.
この一本が先まで送ろうか。
私が振りまく地で大盛り上がり間違いなし。
I'm pretty sure I'm both.
この一本が最後だからちょい待ち。
Yep, there it goes. Okay.
このナイフまだ鋭さ足りなかった。
You're fine, but
部隊管理者のアクセス権限を入手しました。
alright.
総員出発前に装備品のチェックを。各自配置につけ。ここを死守します。私たちの力の見せ
I'm aware this was a bad idea last time, but I think it worked a little bit better.
貫く。
ターゲットロックオン。
And fuck it.
この目にお前の死を映す。早く。ポートキャリブレーション
中よ。
みんな私に続け。
警戒は怠らない。
はあ、家まで怒ろうか。
Okay. Actually... Well, not yet. Hmm.
オラオラ。
かしこまりました。ラテラーナの栄光を背負って戦います。
Any chance you can, like, not get... Nope, you get hit there. Okay. Actually,
この瞬間を
get a couple shots in before I pull you out.
ドクターの言う通りにするよ。
貫く。
Crime scene investigation.
That's an interesting idea.
冷静に。この瞬間を待っていたわ。
The wrong way.
ちゃんと直すから。
Yes, scum. Stop right there, criminal scum.
And now I don't have to worry about the slugs on that side.
何でしょうか。ラテラーナの栄光を背負って戦います。
ここね。
プログラムアーツユニット起動します。
Alright.
この目にお前の死を。
I she actually gets pushed back a bit by that.
慌てないで。簡単だ。
Do kinda need some support
早く。
down below.
ドクター、一歩も引かないよ。
この辺温度が低すぎる。ちゃんと直すから。
I'll give you a taste of my taser.
And I can't really put this here. I could put this here.
貫く。
高温きた。このチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなかったらさっさと投降しちゃって。
この一本がさ、家まで送ろうか。
貫く。何でしょうか。この程度のスピードで私に勝てるとでも。準備完了。
I do have a lot of units. Problem is, not sure if they can survive.
慌てないで。
I do need to move one of you motherfuckers somewhere else. Probably Blaze.
高温気体力学はめちゃめちゃなんだから。
What's happening? This is your one warning.
簡単だ。
It's a good thing I put Blaze out of there. Not you. You. I hate when I lose my cursor.
引かないよ。
I'm aware.
できて。
Oh fuck, that one's it.
を移す。あ？家まで送ろうか？
Well, I might actually need more text.
慌てないで。
とどめよ。
早く。
Please kill it.
見るからに敵の数が増えてきてる。総攻撃の体勢じゃん。ドクター、早く撤退しよう。
More attacks. Sniper has relatively low defense and high resistance, so it's best to use snipers to damage her and casters on the bottom to deal with the heavies. Ah. I see. That does give me an idea. Let's try this one more time.
みんな行くわよ。私たちにお任せください。承知しております。私たちの力の見せ所よ。みんな私に続け。
アーツユニットチャージ中。ポートキャリブレーション中よ。
Okay, the plan that I was thinking about might not work out as I was thinking now that I'm looking at the map.
悪くない位置取りだね。みんな私に続け。
What are the chances you get your skill right now?
No need to see proof of identity.
この一本がここね。
貫く。
She's just out of range. Frick.
What's happening? An incident?
Well, fuck.
了解。
I think last time I waited before putting Lapland until after she was past here.
貫く。
Nope. Okay. Shit. Fuck.
オラオラ。よーし。
貫く。承知しております。集中。ご命令をこの一撃で。
あ？家まで送ろうか？
よーし。君らの攻撃なんて効かないよ。
この辺温度が低すぎるかな。初期化完了しました。
You're good.
ちゃんと回すから。
Ah, I could really abuse Lapland right now.
ご命令をとどめよ。
Crime scene investigation.
みんな私に続け。
Speaking of,
悪くない位置取りだね。
よーし。君らの攻撃なんて効かない。
このチェーンソーで真っ二つ
ザー。
ロード完了しました。
やっちゃおっか。
慌てないで。
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Oh, hey, that kind of worked out.
高温気体力学は
Pretty
めちゃ
sure
め
you
ちゃなんだから。
did not damage less when you came out.
戦場では君らの攻撃なんて効かないよ。
You're a ranger. Yeah, no, she's not a ranger. Okay.
An incident? オラオラ。
みんな私に続け。
Now I actually have to wait for another
戦場では
sniper.
みんな私に続け。
Ow.
ここを死守します。
Fuck.
戦場ではためらわない。君らの攻撃なんて効かないよ。
抗ってみなよ。
いい風が吹いているわ。
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Fuck. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay.
この辺温度が低すぎるかな。
Yeah, those dogs are. Okay,
作戦行動
So
中
I'm going to try the same thing.
しました。
but without
システ
fucking
ム
her
を
up at the
再起動
beginning.
してください。
Hopefully.
教習オペレーターの基準は厳しいよ。私の動
Fang
きについ
actually
てき
can
て。
tank quite a bit.
承知しております。
戦術支援システムオンライン。
みんな私に続け。
アーツユニットチャージ中。
射撃補助モジュール展開っと。
みんな私に続け。
警戒は怠らないわよ。
この一本がさ、あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Got the right idea. Just need some adjustments. All right. Good to know.
ご命令を。
みんな私に続け。
みんなを守るよ。Yes, stop. みんな I'll give you a taste of my taser.
Eh.
かしこまりました。この程度のスピードで私に勝てるとでも。貫く。
All right. You're not gonna attack anyone over there? Okay, good.
悪くない位置取りだね。かしこまりました。
ドローン飛べ。
Should have put
みんな私に続け。
this tank a little bit more forward.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？ What's happening? Stop right there, criminal scum!
frick.
うん
I do have you.
外は危ないからね。
みんな私に続け。
Okay. I don't think she's in range. Nope, she's not in range. Okay.
準備完了。
おバカさんたち、僕が相手だよ。
警戒は怠らない。
Well, fuck. Alright, she's out of range.
はいよ。見えたよ。プログラム起動しロード完了しました。
ここを死守します。この瞬間をとどめよ。
高音機体リこのチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなかったらさっさと投降しちゃって。
Fuck.
この一本家まで送ろうか。
何でしょうか。
エリートオペレーターから教わった切断術を見せてあげる。
Actually, I'm gonna wait until you're spawned.
了解。
You're out of range. I think you're out of range. Yeah, you're
こ
out
の
of
瞬
range.
間を待っていたわ。
ドクター。
抗ってみなよ。
Ow.
戦場でははいよ。
Fuck.
さてどうするかな。見て。
I'll need to see proof of identity. Doctor!
Well,
戦場では
みんな私に続け。
I'll give you a taste of my taser. ん？ここね。
ここを死守します。
is that global? Because holy shit.
この辺
Nope,
温
okay.
度が低すぎるかな。ごめんね、アンセル君。
Okay. To think about this. Good to not damage her too quickly. Fight gets a lot harder in phase 2. Kill all her friends while she's in phase 1 and then focus on damaging her. Ah. I was thinking of doing the opposite, but actually that makes more sense. Okay, I have an idea.
潜入
opposite my work as well, but you need to do a lot of damage very quickly. Yeah. I might not have the damage, so I'm gonna try that. I am gonna have to slow her, so I probably should have
君らの顔なんて覚えてられない
grabbed
け
someone
ど
who can slow.
まあ行こうか。
今回はどんな面白い動画が撮れるかな。
ターゲットロックオン。
みんな私に続け。
Sure.
やっちゃおっか。
みんな私に続け。
I'll need to see proof of identity.
貫く。
みんなを守るよ。
みんな私に続け。
はいよ。発射。
貫く。
Okay.
貫く。
集中。
Yes, scum. Stop right there, criminal scum.
Well, shit. Please kill it. Okay, thank you.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえる？
You might actually also need backup.
さああと少し。
警戒は怠らない。
エリートオペレーターから教わった切断術
You know, if I would have aimed you up, I think you could have hit both things with that. Shit.
おバカさんたち、僕が相手だよ。What's happening? Stop right there, criminal scum.
貫く。
ご命令を。
定めよ。貫く。
Okay.
はーい、無駄無駄。エリートオペレーターから教わる私が振りまく血で大盛り上がり間違いなし。
備えは万全です。
ご命令を。
この一撃で抗ってみなよ。
エリートオペレこのチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなかったらさっさと投降しちゃって。 Yes, Scott. Understood.
But guess what?
了解
The other tank is here.
Understood.
I wonder if... I don't think so.
この瞬間を待たせよ。
You wanna fight someone else real quick? I guess not.
簡単だ。
Frick. You wanna fight someone else real quick?
私たちにお任せください。この瞬間を待たせよ。
ドクターの言う通りにするよ。見えたよ。
準備完了。
Okay. Now she is going to come out through there.
射撃補助モジュール展開っと。この一本が外は危ないからね。
Not that one!
プログラムアーツユニット起動します。
献血が武器を染め戦場を沸き立たせる。
I think those are the last two though. Shouldn't be that bad. Ow. She does do a lot more damage.
はいよ。見えたよ。
Hey, the drone. I should probably just pull all of these
プロ
out.
グラム起動します。
Okay, never mind. I might have needed someone to tank that. Oh, now she used her ability.
エリートオペレーターから教わった切断術を見せて。
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Well, I have you up.
ほらほら。
I have you up.
集中。
I should have probably put a sniper first to join them. Although I don't have a lot of spaces for snipers. Yep. And I have even less spaces for snipers now. This is all very unfortunate. Fuck. Fine, Embryo carry? Alright. Just gotta make sure to slow her down enough for Embryo to actually be able to do things. And I also have to remember to make Embryo do her thing. Eh.
正解は怠らない。
Should have put Fang in again. Let's go, Embryo! Let's go! Unless she has a third phase. Jesus Christ!
作戦目標予定通り完遂します。
Thank you, thank you. Embryo did in fact carry. Near the end, but she did. Challenge mode. Yes, sure. Ooh, there's a black one. A black operation? Black Ops, if you will. Winter's End. We chose to fight to the bitter end. She did as well. Bitterly, it ended. Well, fuck you too. Roster for this operation cannot be changed. Ah, good. It might as well be a cutscene. Oh no, this is gonna be sad. I've reached the limit for how long I can maintain my arts. Her arts even have a persistent effect. Well, yeah, it's fucking ice. It doesn't just go away.
了解しました。
Even so, even if that's the case, I won't pull back my hand. I don't care, even if every drop of my blood is in this body is to run dry. I will not let you pass. I'll calm down, great beard. Well, shit. Or Sambril. Well, that was cinematic. So this is as far as I could go.
Mission accomplished.
GG is too easy. It shattered. The old man got this from some wizard. Excuse me, what the fuck? Said it would keep me alive. Didn't even make it through one fight, huh? I guess it was a fake. Just like I'm his fate daughter, maybe. And now, like reunion as well. Blaze! The cold, it's gone. I'm fine, I'm here. Hurry, go check on the White Rabbit. Nice win, Rhodes Island. My brothers and sisters, I let them die in vain. We accomplished nothing. My life wasn't worth anything at all. Followed you because of your ideals. My death isn't worth anyone's time. Go save who you can. Hurry. Go. I mean, whether it's stopping the raincoats, going to kill Mephisto, or sheltering the infected who have nowhere else to go. Go. Go do something worthwhile. I could save you. Or try it. Doctor. I'll say. Okay. Doctor, please tell her. Please. What a naive wabbit. Just like Tallulah back then. Very similar. To be able to see someone like this before I die. Someone so determined to realize their ideals. Hey, you promised to join Rhode Island. I guess that's been strolling around in your head, huh? Villains are what villains are. I have no complaints about the ending I deserve. I have hurt you. Reunion and I targeted innocent Lungmanites and single-handedly led the Ursus infected into this nightmare. Such people have no business at Rhodes Island. My brothers and sisters, those fools must have tried to keep me alive, huh? I thought that even if I died here, those idiots would get a place where they could live in peace. Wrong and wrong. They died to protect me, a woman who didn't have much time left to begin with. I'm not happy. We were used and abused, our lives thrown away. I'm not happy. This last moment of life, this does not belong to me. They brought this with their blood. This little bit of life, I must give it to someone trustworthy. Thank you. Even if we survived, where is there to go? Bitch, I told you, Rhodes Island. We had nowhere. The only thing we were ever knew was the snow. Lungmen is not Ursus. We came, desperate to save our people, and the infected looking for a warm place, with food and shelter. That's not Lungmen. From the beginning, it should not have been Lungmen. The people of Lungmen were also struggling to eke out a living. We should have come back to Ursus, our homeland. Snow, a peaceful river, a pine forest gently swaying, the turquoise moss. This world, it's beautiful. You think Tallulah the one who orchestrated it all? Right down to your deathbed, I'm gonna just ask you inappropriate questions. If I'm right, the plot is ready to unfurl. Even if old man Bulldrock ST could stall it for a while, Tallulah would have a way to deal with him. Lungmen can't do anything, and all Ursus can do is watch. But you're still here, and the infected still have a chance, even if only a small one. Go put an end to Tallulah. Stop her madness and don't let Reunion swallow up any more infected. Reunion doesn't need Tallulah. Any Tallulah. Or, if I could make a selfish request, go save her. No, go help her, along with our countless fellow infected. The real one, walking on muddy earth, Tallulah. Bitch, what? Go ahead. I think your father really loves you. Just like you remember your birth parents dying for you. You remember clearly all that your father did for you. How could I not know? It's just, he's going to outlive me. How much better it would have been if he had never adopted me. That way, he would not have to feel all the pain I brought him. He suffered so much. It is because he has suffered so much that he cherishes you. Doctor. I can call you that, can't I? That is what everyone calls me, yes. Doctor of Rhodes Island. Choices just might be meaningless in this world. Good old illusion of choice. But even so, even if the outcome makes no difference, I don't want to choose for myself. I have made my choice. With my own hands. To take the fruit of the seeds I have sown. Frostnova's fingers grope at your face. It freezes off. Your fingers are warm? Strange. Your face is cold. My body temperature is not so low anymore. You're warm. I can finally touch someone before I die. Frostnova, Amia and I want you to join Rhodes Island. Do I really deserve that? Well, if you just die here and now, you won't have a chance to right your wrongs. Well, it would be rude not to give a response. Tell Amia, Dr. Shapeless. In this world, a single person is worthless. But she's absolutely not alone. From now on, I am at your side. Both of you. I would like to join Rhodes Island. Thank fuck, bitch. You know how much I did to get that happen? No. Thank you. Your eyes remind me of someone I used to know. I met a boy who said his brother would rather go to the gallows than beg for his enemy's mercy. So he was going to walk across the snowy plains. He was going to walk all of Ursus, and he didn't come with us. I thought he was the most idealistic person I'd ever met. But now, you and Amia changed my mind. Maybe ideals can be a kind of faith. Rhodes Island is all about fighting for shared beliefs. The original reunion was the same. Just the same. Your eyes and that boy's really do look the same. Only, you're not as determined as he was. You're so much gentler. Let me go. My brothers and sisters are waiting for me. Father, I've been such a fool. Forgive me. She slips down. The corners of her mouth turn up, haughty, as she was when she lived. Oh, I thought she was finished. Oh, that was really sad. Only you know, she has never forgotten about the night. But before that, I'm gonna drink some water. Operation Defend Lungmen is complete. I repeat, Operation Defend Lungmen is complete. Police officers are asked to inventory their equipment, report to their stations, and return to their squads within 1 business day. Members of the LGD are asked to rendezvous with their squads and proceed to the LGD to await further orders. I repeat. What are you doing here? What's that look on your face? Nothing. It's nothing. Oh. Stop. Where are you going? To see. No need to look. I've checked. There's nothing there. Is that right? Chen, it's fine. The battle is over. Out of the way, please, little Miss Swire. You stop, Reunion, and even the Special Forces. You've exposed them all to the LGD, Rhodes Island, and even the Censor all at once. You stop them. Get out of the way. You've done a good enough job, worthy of the Special Inspection Unit, Chief. You can stop investigating. What more do you want to know? There's nothing more to know. I need to know what's going on. This business with the sewers, that's what you need to know about? Now you've done all you can. Take one more step and you're off to the other side of Lungmen. We can totally improve the city. We can rebuild. We can go and clear out all that stuff from the battle days. But Chen, don't go down there. Don't look. Sense of justice, sense of duty, sense of belonging. You've nailed them all, and you look great doing it. Chen! Get out of my way. It's because you're like this that you can't look. Someone told you not to investigate the sewers, right? Someone said the same thing to me. Then why do you keep investigating? No one wants you to see this. No one. That's not true. Lungmen wants me to see it. This is who I am. I have to see it. Swire, Don't make me draw my sword. Ugh. What's that smell? This. How much you wanna bet it was dead bodies? Ah, you're back. You catch the enemy commander? The infected known as Mephisto? Well, he's not dead. And I feel like this would be rude, so... can you give an accurate statement? We need to report on it, and if the enemy's commander isn't dead. Huh? Wait, where are you going? Who's that you're holding? What the hell happened down there? An infected person died. The remnants of Reunion Squad should have successfully retreated by now. I don't know if this counts as the battle the White Rabbit wanted, but I'm not sure she much cared about that in the end. Regardless, she did it. White Rabbit. You were a stubborn one. Nice win. Win my ass. If you weren't dying, we'd all be charming ice sculptures by now. You survived, didn't you? You also got valuable combat experience. Experience like that only comes up later. When someone dies in front of you, they never come back. Well, yeah, people die when they are dead. Yes, that is correct. When they are killed. I could have saved her. Has Ami already gone to see the head of Lugman? Yeah, probably. Just leave it to them. I don't care. Greythroat, give me a hand. Huh? Why? You messing with me? Don't you see what's happening to me? Are you unable to stand? You look okay to me. Operator Greythroat, I kindly request that you help me up. I lost a lot of blood and I'm hypothermic. I look intact. Why did I think that was a T? But I am in fact dying. Please assist me in returning to our vessel. Okay, you know what? Never mind. I don't want to be a bother. Why? Aren't you leaving Rhodes Island? You don't need to force yourself to work for Rhodes Island anymore. Why? Huh? In that fight, I felt the pain of the infected. It was even more frustrating and hopeless than what was going on around us. I understand the pain of the infected, and I think we can stop these things from happening. I'm thinking you haven't seen enough tragedy, Greythroat. Let me ask you this. What's the difference between you and me? You're infected? If we died in that battle back there, what's the difference between regular you and infected me? It's just a couple of dead people. Some people care whether they are elders or ancients. Some care about the country they come from. Some look at race, others value wealth. I'm infected, but I've never given anyone the "oh, woe is me. Infected people are so oppressed" crap. Nobody wants to hear it. We got anybody here in the slums, infected or uninfected. Nobody wants to hear it. The level of pain doesn't matter. I just wish we could look at the pain of the infected. Infected people are people too. Simple as that. And I don't want people looking at me like a pitiful little animal. I'm out for an even look, on the level. Massacres, segregation, imprisonment, hard labor. I've seen it all. What I can do, but what can I do to see the end of them? The White Rabbit did what I never could. She showed me a true death struggle. The kind of terror she would show us, even if there was only a fraction of a second left. The kind of fortitude is enough to transcend any identity. If I were to go and fight Lungmen's soulless black raincoats right now, it'd be a walk in the park compared to the White Rabbit. They're nothing. Really? No, I told you already, I'm dying, Greythroat. But fighting to the death for what you believe in? That's a solid enough ending. Bottom of my bucket list. I had a lot of these too. Who? Dr. Shapeless and Amia. Where's the doctor going? Off to Rhodes Island to bury the White Rabbit. Well, says burial, but it's really just disposing of the body to prevent her from crystallizing, dusting, and causing secondary infections. Infected people deal with that all the time. At least, as a Rhodes Island operator, come to trust the doctor, Greythroat. You see the look in Dr. Shipley's eyes? It's those eyes. That's what make me trust someone like that. I saw it. I think it's still Amia's eyes that are scarier, though. Because those two are headed in different directions. Dr. Shipley's is going to the infected crematorium, and Amia is off to Lungmen, to the new graveyard for the infected. Finally understand why Ace says Dr. Shipley's is worth just as much as Amia and Cult Sid. So, where is Cult Sid? Cult Sid's wherever she's supposed to be. She's apparently a wizard. Okay, let's go. So you're not going to leave Rhodes Island? I'm gonna ask you one more time. Please help me the fuck up. Why don't you wait for the medics to get here? Because I'm in real bad shape. Elite operators gotta look tougher than this. You'd rather die than look uncool for a minute. Why do you say things you know will hurt me? You know who's our support medic on this sub? It's Gaviel. That Gaviel. She said she'd wash her hands and be right over. How do you feel about getting my blood splash in your face? Give me your hand. I don't like blood. Well, then I suggest we walk a little faster. Right. If I hadn't seen those infected children, you wouldn't have saved me. I wouldn't have a chance to change your mind about infected people. Wouldn't have a chance to change my mind about infected people. It's another way the infected have inspired me. Huh? Well, you screwed it up again. What does that have to do with me saving you? Lungmen, Uptown, Chief Executive's office. Hello, I have an appointment with Mr. Wei. Can you take me in? Ah, Chief Wei's last meeting just ended. Please come this way, miss. And you are? Hamia. Hamia the infected. With that, we take our leave. Until next time. What do you think? I have seen his brutal methods. Business as usual on the surface. In truth, we all know. People of his kind are always like that. I do understand why he is the one on guarding Lungmen. Infected? What are you doing here? Ah, no offense intended. This is also a guest of Mr. Wei. I'm not here to ask anything of Mr. Wei. Miss Amia, at least do make yourself scarce for a moment. Your clothes. They indicate you are of Rhodes Island, working with Lungmen. The infected should not stay long. Lungmen has been known to devour people. Thanks for the tip. But this world isn't picky about who it eats. Oh? Then I should thank you for the warning. Do you know who the fuck was that? What are you plotting? Mr. Wei? Oh, Miss Amia, I figured you'd come. The war was a success, and Rhodes Island deserves a lot of credit. Next, Lungmen will fulfill her contractual obligation to provide Rhodes Island with necessary commercial assistance, among other things. No thank you, Mr. Wei. I'm just here to cancel the contract. I'm sorry? Those Rhodes Island hate the old bait and switch so much. If there's any impropriety in what I have done, please speak your mind. I will offer my sincerest apologies, Miss Amia. Mr. Wei, you always act so polite, and it leaves me a little overwhelmed. But I've seen your armed forces and your plans. Don't read too much into the war, Miss Amia. This isn't a charge, is it? No, Mr. Wei. I have no power to charge you. I'm simply here to handle the post hoc formalities. Why do you want to terminate our agreement? Because I have determined that partnership with Lungmen is not a good fit for Rhodes Island. Mutual benefit? Isn't that a good enough for a business enterprise? Even a business has its own development plan. Are you implying that Lungmen owes something to the infected side of your business? No, Rhodes Island has never had an infected side. Rhodes Island isn't just fighting for the infected. I'm not just an infected person, I am also part of the global community. Rhodes Island has such expertise in dealing with the infected because many of our operators are themselves infected and know the experiences and circumstances of the people. But trying to rid the land of the specter of oripathy never meant that we were fighting only for the infected. Mr. Wei, if you think we are just simple and naive infected rights organization with armed detachment, I would be very disappointed. A grave misunderstanding. Rhodes Island fights for all the people in this world. You, us, and them. Lungmen doesn't need our help. With the termination of this contract, Rhodes Island will also leave Lungmen. Rhodes Island has done its due diligence. It's all there in black and white. When we terminate the agreement, all the auxiliary clauses lose the effect along with it. Rhodes Island could take Lungmen's gracious bounty as a gift. No need, Mr. Wei. We in Rhodes Island are more interested in the way our partners do business than our bounty. Mr. Wei, you have treated us as a pawn in your game from the beginning. Now that the pawn has proven its worth, our exit should be in accordance with your plans. However, Mr. Wei... Go on. If it was only Rhodes Island that was being played, I would not terminate this contract. As strange as it may sound, I can understand mutual distrust between partners. It's just that we're not the only ones in Lungmen that's hiding from the truth from. We're not the only ones that Lungmen is hiding the truth from. The LGD, the people of Lungmen, the infected in the slums, none of them know the shady methods hidden behind the curtain. I've heard you can't read minds, Miss Amiya. You may assume that I can't, or that I can. Can I take your speculation as a warning, rather than an interrogation? I'm not going to dictate Lungmen's strategy or future plans, Mr. Wei, but I have the power to prevent my operators from participating in them. Mr. Wei, whether a Rhodes Island operator, a member of the Reunion Movement, an exile from Chernobog, or a citizen of Lungmen, they are all living, breathing people. I don't think it's acceptable for their lives to be guided by secret machinations. I, on the other hand, believe that playing a role is far more important than whether or not one recognizes that role. No, you're wrong. Some things are, for Mr. Wei, perhaps too commonplace, just like for the average person. Quarantining an infected person is an ordinary thing, not worth discussing. But, no matter how normal it is, it should not be treated as a normal thing. Simply because something has happened to us enough times, we become accustomed to it, and that makes it acceptable? That doesn't make sense. Otherwise, even if we eradicate oripathy, our conflicts will not diminish or die down. They will simply be reappropriated to imprison and torment another group of people, just no longer the so-called infected. Is this a request, or simply an ideal? This is my standard. Mr. Wei, there is one more thing I must say. The living are not pawns. People are people. Do you play chess, Miss Amiya? Mr. Wei? Do you play black or white? Wei Yanwu, what have you done? Officer Chen, I have a guest. Officer Chen. What have you done? Was it you? No, it could only be you. It can only be you. The rat and her cunning father are at best a little ruse. Only you would dare to order this. I had thought that by defeating Reunion, by reuniting all the people of Lungmen, we would eventually get through this. We could even breach the misunderstanding between Lungmenites. I never imagined, But I should have. Once again, you reassert yourself as a master of Lungmen, as you always were. But still, how? How could you do such a thing? You tear down every obstacle, you burn everything in your path. To what do you finally bow your head? I know how you all feel about the infected, but why? Why? It's not just. You don't even dare take responsibility for it. Erase the name, erase the trail, erase the order, cover all your tracks. Wei and Wu, you and Lin should trade races. You speak without thinking. Superintendent Chen, I have no idea what you are referring to. I do hope your explanation is convincing. Okay, I'll cut to the chase then. Did you kill Tallulah father? Officer Chen? Did you force our mother to marry that cowardly man? Who put such thoughts in your head? How about you take a guess? Please watch your tone of voice. Lord Wei, who controls everything in Lungmen, suddenly realizes that the secret he's been hiding for years has long since ceased to be a secret. Officer Chen, know your place. Guards! It was Tallulah who told me. Of course, everything Tallulah knew. Not many people knew in the first place. You're angry because you know this could threaten your rule. The old man, that Duke of Gashi, has been in your nightmares from the very beginning. And you've never felt even a little bit sorry for Tallulah, have you? Officer Chen, don't speculate on facts you are not authorized to know, and don't trust information from unknown sources. You're tired. I certainly don't trust that old Duke. He almost destroyed all of Lungmen, and he's the one who kidnapped Tallulah. So... But I remember it well. It was a sunny day. That night there was no moon, only a few stars. The old man grabs Tallulah and stands on the other side of a broken bridge. And behind you stands a crowd of people in black raincoats. I trust Tallulah. I've always trusted her. I know she can be lied to as well, of course, but look at the kind person you are. The kind of person. You would sacrifice anything to get what you want. Chen Hoi Chie. You want to clean up the slums, even destroy them. So many Lungmenites. So many Lungmenites who trusted us. So many Lungmenites who stood behind us all along. Is it because of the infected don't count as citizens of Lungmen? Because they can't afford to live in your high-rises? Or is it because the people in the slums will one day live in peace with the infected? Are you really protecting Lungmen? Aren't you the one who is a threat to this city and her people? Don't think you can throw a couple of rats in front of you and get away with this. The Lins wouldn't dare to do this without your permission. Miss Chen, you know nothing about what I have done for Lungmen. The thing that always annoyed me the most about you is this attitude you have, where you have to squeeze everything into your own grubby mitts. If the two of you could spare even a shred of free time, I'd like you to hear a message. Dr. Calcit! Take a look at your terminal. I sent the details over. Okay. What? I don't recall giving permission for you to enter my parlor, Dr. Rhodes Island. I let her in. Fuck. After so many years have passed, why are you still like this? Aren't you tired of hiding everything from her and doing it all yourself? Listen to our guest. We got the same message. You could have known 3 minutes earlier. Alright, Dr. Calcit. Go ahead. The enemy's top commander was not present when we wiped out Reunion in Lungmen. This is simply because she was in Chernobog. She watched us, either calmly or with great consternation, but we paid her no attention at all. And now, a part of Chernobog, specifically its core, is approaching Lungmen. In 36 hours, the urban core of Chernobog will collide with Lungmen. That's a trifle. Lungmen has their ways to defend against nomadic cities and warships. A measly urban core has nothing to worry about. Why, we didn't even have to. Wait. Are we on the same page, Chief Wei? Has it started? Spamming out urban identification codes? No. Yes, your intuition, or presumption, is correct. The urban core has been beaming codes non-stop. All of Lungmen's subsidies have already been hit. The codes claim this city belongs to Ursus. Wait, what? Episode 6, Partial Necrosis, Finale. Well, now I need to know how the fuck the cities work. Alright, I haven't done the one for the other chapter. Elite enemy troops as well as enraged possessed soldiers have launched an offensive against us. Please make use of the central road to mount an effective defense. I'll do that later. Well, let's see what time it is. 11. The birth of tragedy. It's about 10:14. I could go for a little bit longer. Just a couple more missions. A person walks into the sunset, alone. You might want to do Dark Knight's memoir before chapter 7. Ah, I see. Is that? Ah, I see. Well, sure, fuck it. Dark Knight's memoir. This is the story of a mercenary, venturing through life and death on the battlefield. This is the story of a follower, trusted by others, yet failing to protect. This is the story of a dissident, fighting endlessly, scoring life and death all the while. This is the story of W and her companions. This is the story of a girl. Sure. I hope I can get those later. DM1. Buried. Hide your thoughts. Hide them from yourself. Raise your sword and staff. A soldier must always move forward. Okay. You get one of these every week or so. Ah, okay, good. Nice. Back to my usual peoples.
承知した。
兆候と治療。
Also, something
ど
I
ちらでも
find
ド
out.
クター君の要求を満足させてあげるわ。
Dorner's Korean voice actor is the same voice actress as Rodiant,
언제든지 갈 수 있어. 다음 현장은 어디야?
so that's fun. It's me. I've reached the target destination. I have visual confirmation of the smoke signal's coordinates. It's been a while since our last fight with the other mercenaries. We're taking some losses. They hid plenty of supplies in the underground bunker. We won't come back empty-handed. Yeah, the scout can go on ahead. I'll catch up soon. Right, there was an unexpected casualty. W is dead. Dude, spoilers. You're talking like it was a hell on earth up there, but you look perfectly fine to me. Or are you taking up to get a pity bonus? Talking it up. Well, it's not like you had to go out of your way to leave camp to pick us up. Who was you to be such a worrywart? I don't give a shit about anyone. Quit projecting. If W hadn't stayed behind to create an opening for us, none of us would have made it out. When did it happen? 2 hours ago, when our communications were cut off. The squad got ambushed. W blew apart the ruins and gave us a chance to escape. We fought until the bitter end. Poor guy. Yeah, if only he made it back to camp alive. His skill count was well past mine. He would have come out as a top merc easily. Forget it. No point talking about that stuff now. At least he's earned his rest. With the enemy routed, we should probably bring him back. Impossible. We can't risk exposing ourselves like that. Don't want to get caught out. Nerl and Don have the same VA. Ah yes, I also knew that. And I just got Nerl, so I just have to switch the VA real quick. And well, level her up so I can use her later. Why would you even want to? Were you two that close? Nobody told me. He had a bunch of loot on him. That's all I care about. It wasn't that much. Some of the other guys brought bigger hauls. When the war ends, we can go back to the good old days. If the war ends. We can sit around and commiserate later. We better get out of here before sunset if we don't want to be the center of attention. Head back to camp and muster the troops. Is that an order, Second Lieutenant Horder? Horderer. Horderer. We've lost contact with the other squads. As of right now, I'm your commanding officer. We're the same rank. Ines, let's hurry back to the rendezvous point. Then we can contact the client again to renegotiate our deal. And pray they don't alter it further. That's a suggestion, not an order, alright? How much you think we can milk W's death for? A lot. He was a hell of a merc. Everybody knew. Wait, W is a dude? Was, I suppose. At least, his death won't be in vain. In the end, did he leave anything? Wait, shh. Someone's coming. 3 o'clock, not one of ours. Just one. Get out. Ah, Sargas. One of the natives? No, wait. You have W's gun and knife in your hands. Who the hell are you? Ah, I see what's happening. Not talking, then die. Wait, hold up. She followed us here. You let her follow you? We haven't exactly been dragging our feet, but she's kept up with us purely through her own skills, even after grabbing W's gear. She's an experienced Sargas, and I may need a local guide when it's time to bounce. Are you insane? Isn't that all the more reason to kill her right here? If you want us all dead, you might as well just do it yourself. I wouldn't dare. What if she's an assassin? What if she leads us straight into a trap? You forget how many people in Gasdale want your head? Oh? How many? Well, there's one right in front of you. You got a huge bounty on your head, but for the time being, I'd rather it stay on your shoulders. Don't get too full of yourself. I appreciate your diligence and frugality, but I'm not joking around either. She took the risk to pick up W's knife and gun, and had the stones to walk right up to us. Or the stupidity. What are your arts telling you? Is she hostile? No sane person would just take in a totally unknown Sargas. Yeah, that's the difference between you and me. On my way back, I gave her a whole bunch of openings, and she threw little stones at me. An interesting display of goodwill. Wouldn't you agree? Huh? According to the old ways, we might want to give her a chance. This war has thinned our ranks. We could recruit some Sargas, just as mysterious as her, but I'd rather handpick someone myself. But she's an outsider. Our ways don't apply to... You know what? Forget it. I'm leaving in 10 minutes. I don't care how many come with me. But if you're gonna give me any more corpses to deal with, I don't care whose, you better make it quick. Huh. But the impatient one, aren't you? Alright, you. Listen carefully. You're holding our fallen comrades' relics there. Put them down, and you can walk out of here alive. You'll have to find somewhere else to die, but at least you'll buy yourself some extra time. This is your last chance. Last chance? I don't think I ever had a choice. The second I turn around, you draw your blade and cut me down. This whole time, your other hand has been on that hilt. That's just my sprite, but very good. You may have seen us before, or maybe you work for someone else. None of that concerns me. But you understand what it means to take up the weapons of the fallen, yes? Of course. In that case, prepare to evacuate first. We'll talk details later. Now, go rejoin the squad. W. Ooh, I like this music. There is no end to war, and there is no end to our fight. It is as if war is the tool that we have always relied on for survival. Damn! Okay, you can't see me, but I'm definitely grooving to this. I am convinced of that. Ah, fuck it, I'm just gonna keep doing the rendition. Some still harbor reservations in their heart, while others have grown accustomed to that fact. The latter live, the former die. And some people were born to play this role. What a pleasant surprise. When I saw her in those crumbling ruins, I knew for sure. She would reign supreme among the Sarkaz warriors. DM1, buried.
All units, move out! Move out!
Guess we're moving out.
ちょっと乱暴だけど、硬い金属とかシェルターを切り裂くのが好きなんだ。承知しております。
I need you to hurry up a little bit.
みんな、私に続け。
冷静に。
悪くない位置取りだね。
Got them dogs out. I mean the neighbor's dogs.
貫く。
God dang it, dogs. Wait, what the fuck is that? Oh, range logger.
なんでしょうか。私の目をごまかせると思うな。
Nah.
この辺、温度が低すぎるかな。
貫く。
What the fuck? Was that her Japanese voice acting?
なんでしょうか。
Oh no, I think that was Fang. Okay. That voice clip just didn't play out.
かしこまりました。
了解。
みんな、私に続け。
I see.
I'll need to see proof of identity.
貫く。
Might as well.
ポートキャリブレーション中よ。
の一本がここね。貫く。
You know, I kind of miss these missions. Several months later, 4:28 p.m. Cloudy. Dogs barking. Military buffer zone between castles east and west battlegrounds. A small ambush. Looks like you were right. A lot of people do seem to be after my head. What a pain. Not too many of them. They must be trying to cut off the head of the snake in a hit and run. We only have half a squad left. What a perfect time to try and take me out. Too bad for them, it's a little too perfect. Just as planned. What the fuck is he even barking at? Alright, I'll catch up with you later. The messenger for Casdal should be back in a minute. What are you looking for? That corpse. That's the assassin? Yeah. I knew he'd have it on him. A note? Actually, wait. Did you know this guy? Of course. We worked together before. We went through hell together. Just a few months ago, we were at the Scar Market, toasting to a job well done. He even said he wanted his daughter to marry me. Well, that's dumb. You're mercenaries. Sooner or later... His daughter was hot, wasn't she? Wait, hold on. You didn't really... Of course not. Turned him down. For other reasons, of course. So, what does it say? Useful stuff. Some intel from the market. Gossip. Things worth looking into. What about this? They're all names. No, all pseudonyms or code names. And there's candy drawn on the back of this? What's all that supposed to mean? The more pieces of candy, the higher the payout. It's a system only a piece of shit like him could come up with. Whoever gets the most candies is the most dangerous mercenary. Creeps like that really leave a bad taste in your mouth. Then again, this adds up to a fat stack. Who's footing the bill? Every time we complete a contract, someone will usually put up an additional sum to get rid of us. Like, whoever hired us, for example. Hold up, I just need to do something real quick. Okay. Sorry about that. Every time we complete a contract, someone will usually put up an additional sum to... Okay, I already read this. The more powerful the mercenary, the bigger the bounty. The bigger the bounty, the greater the risk. The greater the risk, the more they need to kill off the merc. And the mercs who live through this become the strongest. This war has driven us to the brink of death, but it's also left room for us to survive. I guess that all works. It's the rules of the game. Rules of nature, if you will. Hoderer, mercenary, 10 candies. Through squad Tough squad, 15 candies. We're acquainted, 20 candies. Can't fault his accounting. W, the old one, taken care of. The new one is a problem. 10 candies, maybe more. Situational. Sounds like you earned your candies too. Might have something to do with those arms dealers I buried alive in the woods last month. Huh. So, am I supposed to be happy about this? Arms dealers, huh? Why am I learning this about just now? I was in the neighborhood. When you guys raid the Laterano caravans, do you bother reporting each and every one? No. Right? It's the same idea. Since this isn't technically a part of the job, it's not like us mercenaries have to share every little detail. Let me get this straight. I'm stronger than the old W, huh? Strong or weak doesn't tell me shit about a soldier's actual capabilities. For me, it's all about whether or not they can follow orders. Fine, fine. I'll be more thorough next time. Does that work for you? By the way, I've been wondering, what kind of person was the old W? That guy was a strange one. He was with us for a long time. Hardest worker you ever met. Real good egg. He fought hard to become our team leader, racked up kills and commendations, just so we'd celebrate his birthday. A sarcasm? With a birthday? Of course, it wasn't his real birthday. He wasn't that far gone. He once killed a Laterano and took his gun. Guess they had some history between them, so he decided that day was his birthday. Merc who killed the Lateranos for sport. Huh? Sounds like we could have been friends. That's a lot to unpack in there. But for sport? Hey, gotta live in the moment. Good answer. W was one of our biggest characters. He always had that devil-may-care laugh, but whenever he spoke, you could tell that there was something more lurking underneath. But he was quicker to trust than pretty much anyone else. Why is that? Because he had an obsession. Obsessed people, good or bad, are always falling into traps. Alright, just sounds like a dumbass to me. I figured you'd get it. Because you're the same type of person. Good at putting on airs, good at living in the moment. I am? Huh. Huh. What makes you so confident that you can guess what I'm thinking? Or do you have some weird art like Ines? You could have decided to kill us both that day. I thought you understood that. You're not going to let that go, are you? Reminds me of Ines. Let's head back and see how our messenger is doing. It's about to rain. That's the first time I saw her smile. Same smile as W's. Giving her a thinly veiled excuse was at least better than having her continue this numbingly dull pissing work. What I needed was a mercenary who could cleave a path forward, not just another puppet. Puppets are a dime a dozen. That was the day W became W. But Ines was right. Ridiculous. Ines, you should head back to the tent. Now you're staring blankly at a campfire. Can't imagine we got good news from Casdale. Nail on the head. I could feel the messenger's anxiety after he came back. He tried not to show it, but he was scared out of his mind. Not to mention your expression. Your poker face couldn't fool a toddler. So what's the bad news? So, I'm still alive, but our agent died in Casdale's industrial area. His corpse got thrown into a furnace, his head got melted off, but those gaudy red pants are somehow still fine. Who did it? Nobody knows when it happened. First person to find the body was one of the boiler workers. But whoever did it was quick. You have to fight on metal, and it's gonna snow for a while. It's gonna show for a while. You have a fight on metal, and it's gonna show for a while. What? They used a knife, and they were goddamn good with it. Whatever, it's not like I'll ever catch him. He wanted to hang out in Casdale and didn't like to take orders. This is what happens. Kinda funny, huh? Now who's gonna pay us? I'm not laughing. Next part is even less funny. When our messenger was leaving Casdale after confirming the report, he ran into some friends. Some spies. I guess it's more was intercepted by than run into. So, we've been caught again. Wouldn't be the first time. We could take the initiative here. By the look of things, we don't have a choice. The messenger came back with an order. An order? For us? From who? Since when do we take orders from anyone? I've gone through the options. Just let me finish. They want us off the battlefield and up to a remote mountain pass. Looks like it might take us through a canyon. To protect a transport team. Escorting transport is a pretty run-of-the-mill job. There has to be more to it, right? I don't know. Excuse me? Really sorry, the situation spiraled out of control and this could be a rare opportunity for us. Now that we're responsible for the entire team, the situation has changed. Everyone else is looking for an opening, and we can't just sit around waiting to die. You and W are in charge of this job. I have some issues here. First of all, I don't go with W. She's made some waves, but I don't think she's ready yet. She has totally proven herself. I see things you can't. I trust my art. Horderer's team shows up with a new demolitions expert and suddenly the battlefield's only one big fiery explosion. The other mercs are all playing it cool, but the battlefield changes every day. And you never know when it might swallow up your base camp. I know. She doesn't hesitate. Not when she's lying, not when she's killing. She's too qualified a mercenary. I can't tell how deep she is. I'm not looking for a knife on my back, and I don't think she's cut out for this escort job, no matter how great you think she is. Now's not the time to send out your greenhorn. Or did you have some ulterior motives? I'm working with the tools I've got. Look at where we are. We can't leave the people in the silence anymore. Mercs don't have a dog in the fight, really. But that also means we don't belong anywhere. When the dust settles, we'll fade away, along with the war. Difference is, war will return one day, but we only have one chance to live. I'm not going to be fatalistic about this, and neither should any of you. That's a deal. We have to play the hand we've given, stand out from the crowd, and strike out our position. That group's here from Rimbilliton, and willing to bet they got raided not long after crossing into Gazdel territory. A lot of our people won't take the job. We'll have to change the teams up a bit, but it doesn't matter in the end. It's a dangerous contract, but worth the risk. We, or at least you... Hold up! Not that I question your decisions, it's just that... forget it. Anyway, you don't need to be so uptight. I'll follow your orders, as always. But first, you need to calm down. Then take a look at your own feet. Oh, you're talking about my shadow? I can't read your eyes. What am I looking for? Your shadow is trembling. It's windy. The campire's flickering. You know what I'm talking about. All you Starcats are like this. Don't always try to plan too far ahead. There are too many things you can't control. We're just mercenaries after all. I'll keep that in mind. So, if you want me to bring W with me, what about you? What are you planning? That's a need-to-know basis. You're safer this way. If you can't trust the other teams, you should at least trust your own. I'm not hiding anything from you, it's just... Out with it then. Spill it. Who was it? Our messenger met? Who was it our messenger met? Babel. Babel. A sleeper cell. Babel left in Gazdel.
身の程を知らない高波が堅固な岩礁にぶつかって弾けたようですね。
Well, I have no idea what anyone's talking about, but this is very interesting. Wait, what are these? Tales of battle? Memories of war. Oh. Town of Taba. Nothing necessarily prestigious about the battlefield, nor is there any fundamental reason for them to exist. Violence is not a reasonable thing. Sometimes things happen simply because they happened. DP will not naturally regenerate. Okay, this seems like some kind of challenge. Ah, I see. Okay. Do that later. TM2 by chance. Several accidental betrayals, several inevitable rescues. Originium Jetstream continuously generates currents of airflow. Operators deployed downstream or upstream will deal increased or decreased damage. Enemies moving downstream or upstream will have increased or decreased movement speed. Okay. Okay. Oh. Let's try this out. Explosions! Those are the same goons as last time. How they found us here? Yeah, we up in the retreat. Don't waste time. They got us surrounded and outnumbered. And we gotta find a way to break through. The scouts took all of our sentries. We're in the dark here. Bullshit. You gonna stand around and wait for the casters to try you? Hey, you Hodder. What are you doing here? Where's Hodder? And his men? He's supposed to be... What are you doing to my comms? What gives? Will you shut up already? Remember how I was on patrol here? That made it real easy to plant bombs all over your camp. You! Hodder, you sold us out! Don't make it sound so bad. We're headed out on a long trip. And wouldn't you know it, some guests showed up just as we were leaving. So someone's gotta stay behind to hold the fort. And apparently it's that dog. Now, if we leave some snacks out for guests like good host, maybe that'll get them to stop chasing us. Gotta say, I appreciate all you're doing for us. Damn you. You knew they were coming the whole time. And you're just going to leave us here to die? Well, at least try to put up a bit of a fight. The more you struggle, the bigger our heads are. But seriously, thanks a Killaton. Well, I ordered you to help the teams that didn't have time to escape, but... Why didn't anyone else make it out? They volunteered to stay behind. Don't worry, I left them a little gift, so they were more than happy to help us hold off the bad guys. I doubt anyone here would be willing to sacrifice themselves. No need to lie about it. Nobody's gonna blame you for sacrificing others to save your own squad. But lying to your commander is another story. You can't fool my eyes, W. You're on thin ice here. Don't forget how green you are. I'll be sure to reflect upon my actions, Captain Ines. Because we'll be working together for a very long time. So what's the plan now? No harm, no foul. What's done is done, and it was probably going to turn out like this anyway. W might have made the right call. Do you seriously believe that? The Zarkas over there have nothing to do with us. Who they were, what they did, how they lived, how they died. None of our business. Brutal. Let's start work first in S. You and W split up and lead our teams away. Messengers stay radio silent, then regroup at the rendezvous point. I'll catch up later. One more thing. I don't care what kind of mischief you get up to, or one of you exploits the other, or whatever, but I won't stand for you actually, directly fighting. But indirectly is fine then. Pretty lax rules. I really hope it doesn't come to that, but it's not like I could stop it either. For now at least, if you plan to stay alive, make good use of every last Sarkas you have. Hodder has always been like this. He thinks very little about what actually matters, and wastes so much brain power on the pointless stuff. Nobody says W isn't a great fighter, but there's a lot she's missing. She really is just an incredible Sarkas warrior. Okay, so that was probably Ness. It's not even dark out, and you're still gonna hide over there by the fire? Maybe you just like fire. I definitely don't like people bothering me. Your team isn't 3 hours late. That ambush, did you and Horderer plan that? Go ask him. He doesn't know anything about it. Then it must have been a coincidence. All mercs are a pain in the ass to deal with. You cross their path, they're gonna give you shit. Oh, is that all? I was worried Horderer sold out my position. You think that's what he should have done? Why not? How do you know we're not lying to you? You could have killed me a long time ago. Doing it now wouldn't help much, would it? What were you doing before you found us? Huh? After all we've been through, you're giving me the job interview now? Horderer never asked about his people's past, but I'm not Horderer. Yeah, you're a whole different species from us. Are you looking for trouble here? Far as I can tell, Miss Ines isn't so good at close combat. Ah, we're doing this. A lesson for you. If you want to live a little longer, then pull out your eggs in one basket. Every Sarkas mercenary carries a sword. Well, color me surprised. All this time I thought that was your staff, but... Oh, but you? A Sarkas mercenary? I'm still pretty sure I've got you beat in close range, but... I admit, I got a little careless. Well, thanks. A scratch on the arm is a pretty cheap price for that lesson. You and Hodder are both pretty good at keeping your cards close to your chest. I'd rather talk about you. High-profile mercenaries like you are pretty much all dead by now. You made such big waves in such a short time, but I never heard anything about you before you joined us. That's pretty suspicious. And you came looking for Horderer. Why? You said it yourself. What? A lot of people in Gazel are after his head. You dropped that bomb pretty smoothly. Why did you change your mind? Figure I'd get what I want easier this way. And what is it that you want? None of your business. You're shook. How funny. Why not make something up to dodge the question? Your arts again? Those damned eyes. For reasons I've got nothing to do with you. Same with my eyes. What was that? From the east, something's coming. There's more than one squad, but only one of them's the real deal. They sure are cautious. Sounds like a pretty big gang. So how many people did they hire? Horderer was right. This is going to be your biggest battle yet. We're heading into uncharted territory now. You scared? Horderer should be here soon with his squad. Tell the messenger to get back on comms. I don't remember anyone putting you in charge. Don't give me orders. Whoopsie. You just keep guarding this campfire over here, and I'll head down the camp and check on the situation. That's... Babel's. I still have no idea how to pronounce it. Sorry, had to take a little detour along the way. Ended up wasting a bit of time. But it's time for us to really get to work now. Positions, everyone. How are you doing over there? A-okay. Judging from the burnt grass and neatly cleaved mud here, you two been busy. Come on, we're just pairing a little. As a warm-up. Definitely not fighting or anything. Right? Don't worry, next time I'll bury you where they'll never find your body. Just to reiterate, our job is simple. Don't let anyone near our mark. Eliminate anything in the canyon that looks like you sideways. Open fire on anyone who approaches. Any questions? So, where's our destination? Can't disclose that. This escort task is to be carried out in stages. and our map route has already been passed out. After we reach our destination in 3 days, someone will connect with us. Oh, there are. Why are they transporting? I also can't. Wait, Ines. It's a breach of contract to use your arts to prove the transport team. Do not underestimate them. Stop right now. You said they were a regular old transport team. No, this is definitely a convoy that needs protection. But this huge thing that they're transporting, I'm only seeing a shadow. A manship? No, it's a skeleton. Wait, what? By chance.
みんなが一緒なら大丈夫だよ。
私たちにお任せください。君たちが敵？手加減なしで頼むよ。僕に退屈させないで。
承知しております。
貫く。
Irrigate, an engineer that specializes in sabotage and move quickly and cannot be blocked. Well, fuck. If I read this right, okay. I should probably have someone with an actual flow. Okay, at least I don't have a lot of health. What happens if they're... Okay, I think that just doesn't do anything. Okay, caster.
Yes, Scub. I'll give you a taste of my taser.
怖くはないわ。
みんな、私に続け。
Right. Sure.
射撃補助モジュール展開っと。
I should have been aiming her that way.
みんな、私に続け。
あんたそれ隠れられてないよ。
Ah, I see. Could you?
破壊する。みんな、私に続け。
I might need to do this.
チェーンソーのうなり声が聞こえ
Actually,
る？
maybe I should have put her weapon after this.
貫く。みんな、私に続け。
Okay. That works out.
この一本がここね。
貫く。用意、破壊する。
Alright. To the north of Castle lies a birch forest. There, the progression of life unfolds. From spring it begins, and in winter it ceases. And only death thrives in the long winters. All living things make their exodus in unison, leaving only the originium crystals speckled along the ground to reflect the somber moonlight. Pale, Withered tree trunks hang lifelessly, their slender shadows intertwining and stacking upon empty expanses of snow. That is the scenery I saw. Ines! Ines! Screw you. If you're not dead yet, then wake up already. Huh? My head. What is this pain? What's going on? What happened? Nothing happened. Just in case that fall gave you amnesia, I'll give you a quick summary. That's also convenient for exposition. We were ambushed an hour ago. They were quick. Our caster had no time to put up a barrier, and our team got split up. We're the only ones here. There's casters that can put barriers? And the comms? Jammed. I don't know how they're doing, but we're definitely up against pros. At least more professional than any of our prey before. The good news is they didn't go straight for the convoy. Looks like they got a tip or something, but not the details. Go ahead. Find a way to meet up with the others. Oh? I figured you'd doubt me at least a little. Yes, I'll leave you as bait. Who do you think would survive if we fought? Obviously. You really should do something about that nasty personality of yours. You can tell I'm injured that easy. Oh, so it hurts that bad, huh? I figured you had some control over your emotions, like you could fake them. Guess I was being more careful than I needed to be. Do you always scan your teammates with arts as soon as you wake up? No, that's a mark of trust, boss. Force of habit. So that's why, huh? First thing you do after you open your eyes is surveil your surroundings. What a coward. Hey, that hurts. You said bait, right? Not a bad idea. No point in dragging along a merc who can't even stand up straight. You stay here for a sec and I'll call the enemy. Hope you guys get along nicely. Can't have you dying on me too quickly. See you later, W. Oh, one last thing. I never trusted you. Hey, you little... One mercenary, just the one. Confirmation, SW. Well, that was fast. Or rather, you've been following us the whole time, huh? Letting a few of them go was well worth it if it means we can get our hands on an HVT like you. I was gonna follow you back to the rest of your team. I respect them to just abandon one of their own. Tell me everything you know and then about them and you might get a quick death. Well, there's the trouble there. I'd love for us to be honest with each other, but truth is that I don't know anything. You're badly wounded, and we don't have time to waste. You might die if we don't torture you on the spot, you know. I'm sure nobody wants that. In that case, you should chase down that woman. She knows more than I do. Don't you resent her for using you as bait? Well, that's why I asked you to chase after her. I'll have a better time if you work with us. Bait, huh? Say, have you ever baited Originium dogs with industrial residue before? What the fuck are you talking about? It's kind of a Casdell folk thing. We get the Originium dog infestations, you know. Wild Originium dogs are pretty dumb, and they like Originium. But setting that aside, you know what happens to the poor dogs that are lured over. Don't mince words with. They get blown apart, just like your buddies over there. What? When did you? Hey, you even said I was bait. Didn't you think that meant a trap? Probably should have killed me sooner. Or run off, I guess. Here, I'll give you another chance. Let's take it from the top. So fast. Have you been chasing us this whole time? You're insane. Ah, who's behind? Hush, no sudden movements. It's kind of a beginner sword, but I'm not so good with a blade. If my hand slips, you die. What? When did you get? I'm pretty close with the shadows. You really think you'd be able to catch me without a scout? Speak up. Who's your master? I'll never... Ah! Easy there. How's a guy supposed to talk if you turn his organs to mush? Castle will never forgive you. Castle. Thank you. You really suck at torture. Damn. You're still alive. You could have let him kill me first. Too bad you're so impatient. Of course I'd rather kill them first. These insects have taken too much from us. When the enemy shows you an opening, any merc worth their salt will kill him, no? Heh. You really do have a bit of sarcasm in you, huh? Rubbed off on me. That wasn't exactly quiet. I bet more of them are on their way. Is that what we want? Keep them away from the objective. Isn't that what we want? He said let a couple get away. That means the rest are dead. He wasn't good enough to take down that many of our people. He was definitely scared. There's something else out there. Here. Whew. Are you really faking your injury? No, you can't just fake an open wound away. This is all mind over matter. Well, let's talk about you. You really know that I had a present ready for them as soon as you woke up? If I didn't wake up, I wouldn't have been the bait. I would have been the bait. I definitely would have waited for you to die before springing the trap. If one day you meet someone who actually could read your mind, you won't be a match for her. I guess I'll cross that bridge when I come to it. Can you feel around with the arts? As if I wasn't going to do that already. No. That's the look that usually means we're boned. You got that right. There's no running now. We press on. And you suck at fighting, so it's all up to me? Head west. We might be able to turn this around with Horderer and his team. And if we can't find them, then we die. We might have the escort team, but we couldn't stop the convoy before point A5. They threw out a lot of decoys. Some most well-guarded ones were fakes. Either Babel's put in some next-level strats, or a real one doesn't even need protection. Yeah, we need to end this fast. Though we could leave mop-up operations to the scum, don't think they'd blow that too. Their skills all over the place. Hodor's team was a lot tougher than I thought. If Papel didn't score them first, would have been nice to get them for ourselves. Do we keep chasing? We don't know what's up ahead. Understood, General. We lost them? Split up. You go east, I take west. Phew. These guys aren't easy marks. Duh. Hide. Knock it off, you've been at it since the beginning. You're gonna go blind. Don't your eyes hurt? Of course they hurt, dumbass. Sorry about that. But we have to find a way out. I surrender. Ooh, what a nice clean slash. Did you see that? They're dressed up as mercs, but these aren't mercs. Cut the chatter. They don't even need to ambush us. They could take us on in the ruins and we wouldn't be able to beat them. What are you thinking? Huh? You still spying on me? At a time like this? No, I just haven't gone blind yet. You've got so many... Are those grenades? What are you doing? You gonna blow yourself up with them? Kill's a kill, no? Don't throw your life away for nothing. Then for what? What's the point of living? What should I throw my life away for? Circus really are crazy. Well, that's why I never trusted you. You're not crazy. Hey, W, wait. Come back. Yep, found one. One and only W. Well, you toss those Originium grenades around, and such big ones too. That's the kind of crazy that gets my blood pumping. How do you do it? All my friends incinerated in a flash. Don't have a scratch on you. What can I say? Practice makes perfect. General's gonna like you. Just lay it all out for me. What's Babel got you doing? You can do a lot better somewhere else. Why should you trust me? Why should I trust you? Asking the right questions in the right order. Mercenaries are a tool of war. We're gonna fight, gonna have the right tools at hand. Don't you think we're more expendable than that? That's your call. We got another one hiding 70 meters out, 4 o'clock. The one with the scouting arts. You can think it over too. Put the sword down. You can't beat me. You're welcome to try though. What do you want? Yeah, that fits. Got W on an S. You got maybe 20% of your people left. Scatter remnants can't do much. What's that you're standing on? Oh, this? Used to be a person. It's hard to tell at this point. You get it now? We're not your regular mercenaries. We're not hitmen either. What if we do this? There's 2 of you, plus your leader. Only one of you 3 has to die. The other 2 bring back a head. I don't care whose. We pin all the losses on the head and take the survivors. Not that this is my call, but we have to do something for our fallen men. Things could have gone a different way if we weren't meeting on a battlefield. That's awful nice of you. Just my luck. I suck at fighting. Probably can't beat this ugly bitch. Now we're so honest all of a sudden. Yeah, so the only other choice for us is to keep up until Holderer. Yep, Holderer. So... Tell me, why do mercenaries insist on getting killed? Well, I'm not gonna stay on the side that's getting played. Much rather play with someone else's life. Plus, real sick of listening to you. You're boring, and your shitty little attempt at a death game sucks. Oh, and my poor little lamb here is steadily going blind. She's not Tarkus, you notice, right? You step right into her minefield. You know how this will end. You've already lost. Oh? I don't know about that one. Are you really going? The landship is right there. Yes, I don't expect them to spot it so soon. Did the intel blow this one? At least we got the mercenaries. We put them in danger. They have no idea what's happening. They're mercenaries. They live for this. Sooner or later, it will be our burden too. I can save them. I can save some of the men who would die for our mistakes. You're right, Theresa, but there isn't a single Sargas, nor a single person who should die for nothing. Then I'm coming with you. Good, thank you. Cal said. Wait, what? Wow, reinforcements, huh? Who are they? There's a lot of them. Hey, you stay with me. Sorry, I'm just so sleepy. Since when do you know the word sorry? I had to watch you pass out last time. Now it's your turn. Come on, be a team player. I just need a little nap. 14, 15, still more. They're professionals. Look how they move. They know the battlefield even better than we do. Castle. Exclamation point. Ine, come in. Someone going to save you. Comms are back? Exclamation point. What is this feeling? Someone's close. Hodor! Ness, where's W? What are your coordinates? You lived in Castle before the war, didn't you? There's something I have to ask. Are you wounded? Catch your breath. I forgot his voice for a moment. Find a safe place to hide. The convoy is going to call reinforcements for us. Just listen to me, Horderer. Okay, I'm listening. The King of Sarkas, the one who lost Castle, Her Majesty. Is she a woman with white hair? Wait, what? Okay. Much as I would love to keep going, these are a little long, and it is getting a little late. So I think I'm gonna leave it there for today. We'll keep going with the event next time. Possibly next
ここに来てもう長えけど、やっぱりロドスってひれえな。
Now, tomorrow is my day off, and I would like to play some more Hades. But I know myself better at this point to not to promise to try to stream, so I'm not 100% sure. I will try to stream, but I don't know if I'll make it. So maybe Hades stream tomorrow. If not, it's probably gonna be until Saturday. But anyway, that's gonna be it for me for today. None of this one makes sense for now, but it's important for the future story. Ah, I see. I'm not good at remembering things though. But I'm sure I'll read them at some point. Or maybe I will remember. But anyway, like I was saying, that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Thank you so much to everyone who stopped by. I really appreciate you, and have a good one.